Don't mind that it's like in the night that you're looking at right now. This is 7:35 a.m. I'm on my way to work. This is me taking you driving with me for the first time in winter. Like, I've never driven in winter before, like in the snow, with the snow on the road. It is the fact that it looks like in the night that is not making you see that we have icy roads. It's like we have ice blocks on the road. So I just want to take you to drive with me, like take you to walk with me, like for the first time. Can you see all those white things you are seeing by the side of the road? Is snow that is packed to one side. The reason you are not seeing me right now, guys, is because it is really dark in the car, and it's just better for me to show you the road as I'm driving. So one thing I've heard about driving during winter is slow and steady does the trick. Like, if you want to get to where you are going in one pace, alive, without accidents, you need to go way below the speed limit, and that's what I'll be doing this morning. I may be getting to work a bit late because yeah, I'll go slower than I'll go slower than speed limit and all that, but the most important thing is to get to work alive, okay, and without accidents. All right, so that's what we are trying this morning. So this person just tried turning, and I think his car skidded up. What's happening here? And especially when you are turning left, turning right, you need to be careful because tires can be tricky. So let's go to work together, guys. Let's see how this goes.
Ways that God is calling us to actually follow through with this one, but get in a community of some sort of in-person community that is going to encourage you for your faith. Austin and I
Hey guys, so I can show my face now. I've shown you a bit of my driving and this is the tips I have for my first day of driving by myself in winter. I'm all by myself in this car. And guys, at some point I was pressing my brake, it was not responding. And I'll tell you why. I realized why after the matter happened. I'm just grateful that that didn't lead me to, hitting another car. There was actually another car in front of me, and I was hitting my brake, and my brake was not responding to me. And I've heard that happens a lot during winter. Like, your brakes takes a while to respond. And these are the few tips I have experienced this morning that I also want to share with you. So the first thing is, wherever you are going, if it will take you 20 minutes to get there, plan to use 40 minutes. Like, multiply whatever number of minutes to take you to where you are going to, and plan accordingly. Like, leave your house, double the time it will take you to get to where you are going. Like, if you can. But it's just because you can't go, like right now, I think I should be on, for some reason my speed, the rate at which I'm going is not showing on my dashboard. But I think I should be on 30 something right now, and this is a place that the speed limit is 100 km/h. So imagine, like, how long will it take me? I'm already late to work. I'm late already. And I left home early enough, so plan, to use more time on the road. My second tip is this: before you get into your car, if your car does not have remote start, please get remote start. This is the time to get your remote start done for your car. Start your car before you get into the car. Like, you know you are going to be driving, say in the next 10-15 minutes, depending on how fast the heating system in your car picks up. Start your car 10-15 minutes before you get into the car, because inside the car is also cold, and except to start it and heat it up a bit, you are getting like you'll be driving in the cold. For example, this morning I had to wear my hand gloves for a while, and now I've taken it off because the inside of the car is warm enough. But when I started it early, I started this car like 10 minutes before I entered, but it was still cold. So that's just to tell you that you need to start your car like some minutes before you get into the car. Yes, and the reason why my brake was not stopping is this: so I showed you some places. I drove like from inside town to this place I'm driving on right now is like an express, and there are not a lot of cars on this road, and there are not a lot of stops. Like there are not a lot of stop signs or traffic lights that make me stop often. So it is easier to drive on this road than it is for me when I was driving in the city. Like, yeah, I was just saying the city, that's where we had more traffic. And the reason is because there were more stops, more traffic stops, more stop signs, more commuters, more cars on the road. So this tip I want to talk about, I've spoken too much around it, is that for example, there's a car in front of me, the car is still far. Let me show you. The car is still kind of far, but from here, you can't see the car. The weather is really bad. But from here, I need to start hitting my brakes. Like, from here, I need to start pressing my brake so that I'm not slamming it. I'm not hitting it suddenly. It is slow and steady that does the work of brake in this driving condition. Like, if there's a car that I can see, like I can see it, even though it is far, and it looks like I can see the brake lights that the person is stopping, I should start stopping from as far off as I can. If I decide to wait until I'm close before I start braking, I start hitting the brake, whether it's braking or hitting the brake, there is every likelihood that my brakes will not catch before I get there. So I don't know if that my explanation makes sense, but that's just, I should start pressing my brakes way before the place I want to stop, like meters. I don't know how many meters. I'm not so good with all those distances and all, but way before, like, don't get too close to where you want to stop before you start pressing your brake. So far, so good. And yes, and the next the other tip I've experienced this morning is, for every turn, maybe you are turning right or you are turning left, don't go into it with speed. If you know you are going to be turning, I'm going to be turning right very soon, and I'll kind of show you my road. I'll be turning right in the next couple of minutes, and I'll just show you what I'm trying to say. You start hitting your brake way before you get to the place where you are turning. You don't turn like winter driving is like another. I think I need to go to another driving school, like go and learn, because it's a whole lot of it's totally different from driving in the summer. So I'll be turning right in a few minutes, and I'll just show you what I mean. You need to go slow into your turnings, because you don't know what your tire can say. No, this work you want to send me, I'm not going to do it. So you go slow into your turnings. I've seen a car this morning that wanted to turn left, and it kind of skidded. It's skid, I'll call it now. Like, the car did not go to where it was turning. It was supposed to go like turn right. The car was going like he wanted to do a U-turn, and that was, I think it was like, was making that turn too fast. So those are my tips. So I'll just show you my turn rights right now, and that would, after the turn right, that would be the end of this video. So far so good. Or maybe I'll even show like do like a bye-bye when I get to where I'm going, like just to show you that I've gotten to where I'm going to safe and sound. So it is the drive home that will remain. And I believe that the God that helped me to drive this drive to work, He also helped me to drive back home. So I'm about to make a turn. Let me show you guys. So this is where I'm turning, and I've been braking for like some minutes before I got here, and it's like I'm making a complete stop here before I'm making the turn. I won't rush. If I try to rush into this place, my car can enter that ditch that is just beside us. So guys, I'm looking at my office, like it's just like 1 minute away. And here is me saying thanks for watching. I hope my experience and my tips will help you drive safely during this winter. I pray God keeps us all safe, no accidents for us. God will protect us and help us in the name of Jesus. We are here and we shall be fine. Alright guys, until we see you in the next video, have a beautiful life.